Picture this. What shocked me the most when I arrived in France was that everyone was running. People run in the street, to catch a bus, to catch the subway. But why are they always running? As we all know, Indian women enjoy haggling in a market, but it is not considered a thing in the UK stores. But the vendor seems offended. What went wrong? Welcome to the minefield of cross-cultural communication. In a world shrinking by globalization and technology, our interactions with diverse cultures are common. Understanding intercultural communication is paramount. It's about building bridges and unlocking possibilities. Let's start with a scenario familiar to many: the classroom. Imagine a group project where Indian students, known for their collaborative spirit, are paired with students from a more individualistic culture. The Indian students might be surprised when their classmates prefer to work independently, dividing tasks and tackling them solo. This difference in approach isn't about laziness or a lack of teamwork. It stems from deeply ingrained cultural values. Similarly, the way students from different cultures perceive feedback can vary greatly. What might be considered direct and constructive criticism in one culture could be perceived as harsh and disrespectful in another. Understanding these subtle yet significant differences in communication styles is crucial for creating a harmonious and productive learning environment. Teachers and students alike need to be aware of these cultural nuances to foster a sense of inclusivity and respect in the classroom. Let's talk about stereotypes. Indians are always late, Americans are loud, the British are reserved. These stereotypes, often played for laughs, can be damaging. They strip individuals of their uniqueness, reducing them to caricatures. Approach cultural differences with curiosity, not judgment. Section 4. Mythbusters, debunking cultural misconceptions. It's time to bust some myths. Aruna. Just like foreigner have one common misconception that all Indians speak Hindi or Indian. While Hindi is widely spoken, India is a land of incredible linguistic diversity with 22 official languages and countless dialects. Aruna. To assume that all Indians share the same customs and beliefs is like saying all Europeans are the same. Let's ditch these oversimplifications and embrace the beauty of the globe as a rich tapestry of cultures. A Canadian classmate once gave an example. When people walked past her in Russia, they'd stare at her balefully and then shake their heads and look away. I finally asked my friend, "Did I grow a second head or something?" "No," she said, "you're smiling, so they think you're insane." She explained that she told her to stop smiling so much because people would think she had lost her mind. In Burundi, a friend told me, most people eat only one meal a day, for cultural reasons, but also for financial reasons. So if I eat 3 or 4 times a day, I don't feel good at all. My body is not used to it. And then at home, we only eat starchy foods. When she was working in Paris, she was told that it might be a good idea to drink 1 glass of red wine every day. She added, "The guy who can afford a glass of red wine every day, let me tell you, he is a millionaire." Section 5. Bridging the gap. Practical tips for intercultural communication. So, how do we navigate this complex world of intercultural communication? Here are a few practical tips. 1. Be an active listener and observer. Pay attention to not just the words being spoken, but also the tone of voice, body language, and facial expressions. 2. Ask questions. Don't be afraid to clarify anything you don't understand. It's better to ask than to make assumptions. 3. Be patient. Intercultural communication can be challenging, but it's important to be patient and understanding. 4. Be respectful. Treat everyone with respect, regardless of their cultural background. And 5. Be open-minded. Be open to learning about new cultures and perspectives. Remember, effective intercultural communication is a two-way street. It's about being aware of your own cultural biases and being willing to step outside your comfort zone to truly connect with others. Section 6. The call to action. Embracing a world of understanding. As the lines between cultures continue to blur, our ability to communicate effectively across cultural boundaries becomes increasingly vital. It's not just a nice-to-have skill, it's an essential skill for success in a globalized world. So, let's challenge ourselves to move beyond stereotypes, embrace curiosity, and engage in meaningful dialogue with people from all walks of life. Let's strive to be global citizens, building bridges of understanding and creating a more inclusive and harmonious world. After all, in the words of the great Maya Angelou, I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Let's make each other feel seen, heard, and valued, regardless of our cultural backgrounds.